Hey, friends, it's great to have you here. I love getting to encourage your conversational relationships with God through these short minutes that we have together. As you may already know about me, I'm a can do achiever type person. Type A, strong work ethic, and I'm resourceful. God made me this way, and I'm grateful. One trap, though, that I can fall into is that I can have a hard time when I make a mistake or I'm confronted with my own limitations. And sometimes I struggle asking for help. That's why our unconventional gratitude for today is being grateful for our needs and mistakes. Grace is giving us the good we didn't earn and don't deserve. And mercy is not giving us the bad that we did earn and do rightly deserve. Sometimes I struggle here because I don't want to need mercy and grace. I want to have everything under control, have plenty of energy to do everything and do everything right. But that's not reality. God freely gives us both grace and mercy. And I'm grateful and I'm learning to receive with gratitude because God doesn't reluctantly give us those gifts. He delights in doing so. So let's take a look at some of those gaps, needs, and mistakes that we may have in our lives to be thankful for because they help us see God's faithfulness and receive care from Him. I'll start with some small, easy ones. Have you ever dropped your phone and the screen didn't shatter, ran late for a meeting, or missed it altogether, and have been reminded of your human limitations? Have you snapped at a loved one and gotten to model asking for forgiveness, or use all of your energy for the day and relied on God and others to make it through? Made a mistake and gotten to admit it and stay humble? Now let's look at some of the bigger ones. Are there circumstances in your life that you know you can't handle on your own? The needs that you bring to God when you don't know what to do, or you don't have the resources that you need to get it done, or something is entirely out of your control. Those needs can cultivate our reliance on God and our awareness of Him. We get to see His faithfulness in practical, tangible ways. Personally, I'm in the midst of a long process of fixing some TMJ issues with my jaw. I've been plagued with migraines since I was a teen, and getting rid of them means fixing the root issue. It also means that in a season where I talk all the time and work and ministry often has me speaking in meetings, on podcasts, or from platforms, I'm also constantly having new metal fixtures added to my mouth. God's been teaching me a lot through this process. And one of those big lessons and wins is that He's growing me in reliance on Him, which means the needs or shortcomings, and yes, even insecurities I face, I now get to be grateful for. Here's a passage we can reflect on today. Lamentation 3, verses 19 through 25 in the ESV. Remember my affliction and my wanderings, the wormwood and the gall. My soul continually remembers it and is bowed down within me. But this I call to mind, and therefore I have hope. The steadfast love of the Lord never ceases. His mercies never come to an end. They are new every morning. Great is your faithfulness. The Lord is my portion, says my soul. Therefore, I will hope in Him. The Lord is good to those who wait for Him, to the soul who seeks Him. Our needs and our mistakes can prompt gratitude, not just for the future end that we hope for in what God will do, but also in how He already uses those areas of lack for our good. As you talk with God about it, here is a question that you can ask Him. God, the struggle I'm in right now, what's one way you want to use it for good? Have a good talk.